Hi everyone, and welcome to KREM 2 News at Noon. It is good to see you. I'm Laura Papetti. It is right at noon right now, and we begin with this, a big change, and I mean a big change in our weather today. We're talking much cooler and a whole lot wetter out there. Thomas Patrick is here with First Weather. And Thomas, boy, what a difference a day makes.
Yeah, more than 20 degrees colder today at noon compared to yesterday, and almost 30 degrees colder from earlier on in the week. The record highs, the July weather, that is no more big storm system moved through yesterday, which gave us the rain and thunderstorms, and still more rainfall as of today, but only for portions of the inland northwest. We're enjoying a bit of dry weather right now over most of Spokane. Not to say that it might not rain for the rest of the day, because it very much could, but most of the rainfall is up towards Colville, Kettle Falls, up towards Curlew and Republic as well. These are the regions that will see the most rain overall. I want to pan to the south as well, because this just caught my attention in the last couple hours near Grangeville and heading closer towards Lewiston. There are a couple lightning strikes, a little bit of leftover energy now that we are getting into the afternoon hours. I don't think lightning is going to be the name of the game today, but certainly seeing that activity towards the south and over the southern areas of central Idaho. Hour by hour, it's just kind of here or there, on or off rainfall. Definitely our northern areas get the rain. I think in Spokane we'll watch around 4 to 6 o'clock maybe for our next chance of rainfall this afternoon, as our temperatures are pretty much stuck like this. Mid-50s today, putting the 70s and 80s away for at least a week here. But we are also looking ahead at the all-important Bloomsday forecast, and I'll have that in just about 12 to 15 minutes here at News at Noon.
Thomas, thank you very much. And the record-breaking heat that we've seen over the past 2 weeks, it is causing that mountain snow to melt and those rivers to rise. According to the National Weather Service, there are certain areas of concern, and those include the Coeur d'Alene River at Cataldo, the St. Joe River at St. Mary's, and the Kettle River up in northern Washington.
Moving water is very powerful. It only takes a foot of water to lift a vehicle off the pavement, 2 feet to lift a truck, and 6 inches of moving water to knock a person off their feet.
Officials say if you see flooding, you should go to higher ground and, of course, avoid driving through any of that flooded area. Right, speaking of water, right here in town, we have a whole lot of water rushing through Spokane Falls. It is raging at more than 16,000 cubic feet per second. Spokane Park says, to give some perspective, that's enough to fill Comstock Pool every 2.7 seconds. A lot of water. It is a big weekend, of course, here in Spokane, as tens of thousands of runners and walkers take part in, of course, the annual Bloomsday. But before you get to the start line, you do need to check in at the Bloomsday Trade Show and pick up your race day packet. The trade show got underway, or is getting underway, rather, at the Spokane Convention Center. And that's, of course, where we've been throughout the day so far. It stays open until 8 o'clock tonight. On Saturday, the trade show will be open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then on Sunday, only out-of-town runners and walkers can check in. You will need to know your race number for that check-in. And you can find that number on your email receipt or look it up on the Bloomsday website. As for race day itself, backpacks definitely not allowed on the course. This includes backpack hydration systems. Small fanny packs and clear plastic bags are deemed acceptable. Those rules do not apply for participants in the final start group, who often have strollers and small children with them. Water bottles also need to be clear plastic, and animals are not allowed on the course. As for road closures, Riverside Avenue, Monroe Street, and Broadway Avenue all closed downtown. Streets will close at 5 a.m. and reopen at about 2 p.m. We're talking about Sunday. The streets remain open are Ash, Maple, Division, Brown, and Hamilton. The roads along the around the course will be closed as well from 7:30 a.m. until about 2 p.m. You can park at the Spokane Arena and other pay-to-park lots in downtown. Spokane Transit will also have a shuttle service on Sunday. You do not sign up for a shuttle pass during online registration. You can buy one, though, for $2 at the trade show. The shuttle will be picking up at Northtown Mall, Spokane Valley Mall, Ferris High School here in Spokane South Hill, Washington and 7th Street in Cheney, and West Plains Transit Center as well. And this year's Bloomsday race will be the 47th race for perennials, and so much going on. By the way, if you need more Bloomsday information, just text us the word Bloomsday at 509-448-2000. We're talking about the perennials. Those are the folks who have been there since the very beginning, and so we wanted to highlight some for you.
All right, so Bloomsday represents pretty much everything they love about our community, from the joy that's in the air, from people coming together, and to neighbors just cheering each other on. Bloomsday is obviously a very special event, especially for the perennials, and I had a chance to recently speak with one of those perennials, Pete Thompson. He has great energy. It was an absolute joy just to have a conversation with him. He's on his 47th race, and he plans on making it to at least the 50th anniversary. But from what I can tell, he probably will go ahead and surpass that because he's in great shape. He looks great. But in that conversation I had with Pete, he told me he's seen this race evolve into what it is today, and has even participated while in a wheelchair after breaking his leg in a ski accident. This year's Bloomsday has him just as excited as any other.
Everybody has a story, and mine is no more unique than anybody else's. I will tell you this: anyone who's done all the Bloomsdays who says they get easier every year is crazy. That's not the way it is. It gets harder. At least I'm speaking for myself.
So we'll have a chance to check in with Pete on Sunday as he gets ready to take the course. But in the meantime, all the Bloomies out there should be checking in at the Bloomsday Trade Show. They'll be open here from Friday and Saturday, so you'll have an opportunity to go ahead and get your bib. Reporting in the Convention Center, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.